Hi, we are back. Let's do it again, only a different thing. I am going to dinner tonight with very attractive friends, super babes, I would say. And we are going to Hellenica, which is a very fancy place. It's really the place to get Instagram photos if you're an influencer, which I am not. And it's also the place to go if you are rich and really clean, which I am not, but I don't have anything to wear that fits into that kind of very clean, put together category. So instead, I'm going to make a top out of a skirt that my sister-in-law gave me. All right, but we don't have much time because I kind of dicked around all morning. So let's get into it. Okay, this is sure. So this was a dress and it's still got its tags on. It's witchery. I think that looked too rude laying down, so I'll just show you like this. Okay, and it was this black, very elasticy, bodicey bit attached to this gathered navy skirt, which is a mullet skirt, so it's short in the back. Wait, it's a mullet skirt, so it's short in the front, long in the back. Not my fave. Do not like it as a style, so we will not be wearing that as a dress. So I've already unpicked, I took the top off. Forget about it, another day. But today I just want to turn the skirt into a top to wear tonight. So my idea, I think I'll draw you a picture. Okay, so you sort of sew straight lines down. I'll do 2 in the front and 2 in the back with like a backing to create a, I don't know, I guess a tube. And then at the very top, sew across some ties so that they run down the whole length, and then you can kind of scrunch them up and ruche it up like that. In lieu of these, like, obviously really amazing pictures, I can just show you an example on this dress, which is a Sassenbeid. It's a really nice Sassenbeid dress that I wore to a wedding a few years ago, but it's got it in the sleeves, so it's black, it's so hard to see. So it's got like the ribbon in these little encasing, and then because there's a line stitch down the middle, once you ruche it up you can tie a bow which will stop it from slipping down. So look, I don't know if I've explained it well, I don't know if those images worked out very well, but as I mentioned earlier, there is no time. We gotta hoon. Okay, so I found this black skirt, which it is stretched, so I'm going to use that to make the panels on the inside. And they're just going to be straight lines, and they're going to run almost the entire length of the skirt. They'll be a little bit short just so you definitely don't see them once it's all ruched up, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut those now. And then we need to find something to be the ties. Ribbon would be ideal because you wouldn't have to inside out it, but I just don't know that I have enough of any one kind of ribbon. I don't think I do. They would be odd, which could be cool, but I think it probably wouldn't be. Okay. The streets we love, we're mixed with life, goes down, blown down, and life shines back, going fast, such a blast on a train, on a boat, on a plane, so good to feel the rush again, and it's never coming down. I feel like my shoulders are seizing up, and I've only cut 2 of the strips, and I may have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more if I use this for the ties. I am losing it. Anyway, the next thing I have to do is measure where I'm going to put the stringlings. I did have a little breakthrough. I found these ribbons, which when I knew I had this one, which is navy and white stripes. I don't know how well it'll turn out on the camera, but navy and white, and the skirt is navy, so I'm like, that would be just perfect. I don't know what just happened to my voice. I went a little bit southern for just a sec. But yeah, so I thought that would be perfect. And then it's like, but there's not nearly enough of it, so that sucks. Then I found this, and from far away I was like, oh, more of the same ribbon, but it's black and white instead of navy and white, and I don't know why. I don't know where I got either of them. Gift wrapping maybe, but I don't think you would notice the difference in color, but maybe in the sunlight. I don't know. Let's put the other things in. I don't think I mentioned before, for the top, to fit it, I was just going to put elastic in around, like very basic. So a casing, put elastic in that fits. All right, we are amongst it. So I've attached 4 sections of black on the inside, and they have been divided into 2 sections, and we'll put string in each of those that can then pull and gather the fabric up. The next thing is I stole some elastic. Where is it? And I'm just going to measure myself around here, cut the elastic, and then I'll do it with my top off when you guys are gone. Oh, this elastic is only that big. All right, I'm going to use all of it. Beautiful. All right, I'm corded up. I'm charging my microphone. It's ridiculous. Next week, we are taking our time. We're going slow. We're not giving ourselves any deadlines. This is unsustainable. There we go, that's 1. How long did that take? Times that by 8. We might be able to get there on time. Let's see. Okay. It didn't happen. I didn't finish it in time. I didn't get to wear it to the fancy dinner. It just made me question everything. It was like, should I even be sewing? Should I even be making videos? Should I even have friends? No, not quite that bad. But I was definitely going through it last week after the failed attempt at making this top. So anyway, you're like, I came here to watch a sewing video. Stop telling me about how life doesn't always go as you plan and that you need to be resilient. Well, I did show resilience. I picked myself back up and I finished the skirt. Yeah, it's a skirt now, I think. I don't know. It's a top or a skirt. It's convertible. So you can use the drawstrings, obviously, to make it whatever length you want. So I'm still sort of playing around, which is kind of all ruchy. Look at this cat. Obviously, originally it was meant to be a top, so I am going to try it with jeans. Because it's elastic, you can wear it any which way, and I don't know which way I like, if any. When I left you last, I was attempting to use these ribbons as the drawstrings. Sorry to everyone who's been shouting drawstring at the camera for the first half of the video. I googled, like, what is this called? Drawstring ruching, I think, is the term. So I was going to use these, but I tied them to a stretch fabric. It's too budget. It's terrible. So that idea canned. That was the moment when I had the meltdown and went to dinner late, when I was like, this looks silly. You've all had a meltdown getting ready to go out. I know it. I know you have. It's part of the human condition. So then I went and bought ribbon. So it's really quite pretty. It's like, it's kind of like woven, linen-y look with like a stiff edge, but it's in navy. So please let me know in the comments if you like this or not. I am on the fence. I don't, but I also just think I haven't quite worked out how to wear it yet. So styling tips are very welcome. Things I would do differently in the project. I probably wouldn't use elastic for the top of the band. I think there's so much scrunching in the drawstrings that you almost want like a really nice fitted bodice with the drawstrings so that you've got the like scrunchy versus the neat. I think I'll probably get better with these terms, but I am really happy with what I've learned in this project. So that's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. All right, be kind to yourselves, everyone, especially if you're trying something new. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.